Hi everyone, it's Mia. Welcome to the all new Miami Dreamscape channel. So you're probably like, why the voice, the avatar, the rebrand? Honestly, I just felt like it was time to shake things up, show a little more of who I really am. This is gonna be all about cozy, vibing with you guys while we explore the stuff I'm interested with. That being said, let's start with Rapscallion on Deck. For the school festival, my class chose to do a play. Everyone seems excited about it, so I decided to go along with their idea. And before I knew it, here I am, pretending to be a pirate on a stage. I had to do a lot of research to prepare for this role. The more I learned about them, the more envious I felt. The life of sailor back in the day sounds way more fun than mine. They got to go on adventures and travel the world. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in school with my boring life. Maybe that's why immersing myself in this role is more fun than I expected. You, how dare you come on board dressed as a man? Don't you know that a woman on board a pirate ship will only bring bad luck? You ought to be executed and thrown overboard. Keeping you around will only bring doom to the ship. Why? Why does being a woman matter? I may not be a man, but I'm fiercer than fire. Stronger than stormy waves. Tougher than you, I say. You dare make a mockery out of me? Well then, why don't we test our skills in a sword fight to see who's the stronger pirate? Or are you afraid to be defeated by a woman? Oh, you scurvy dog. Fine. If that is what you wish, I'll send you to Davy Jones' locker. I recite a few more lines from a script I had memorized as I grip the handle on my sword prop. The battle scene is now approaching. Just like we had practiced time and time again, we were about to do it. Well then, let's trouble the water. On cue, I rushed toward my opponent to initiate the mock battle. In the middle of charging forward, I heard a loud crack from above. The odd noise stops me in my tracks as I look around Rapscallion. What a strange sound effect. I don't recall this being in the script. Watch out! Huh? What are they saying? As I turn my head to look up at the ceiling, my eyes widen in shock. The stake equipment was broken off and is now crashing down fast, down right toward me. Paralyzed from the danger that I'm suddenly facing, I stand frozen in bewilderment. My body won't move. Even if I want to dodge now, it seems too late to escape. Unable to do anything else, I close my eyes as I prepare for whatever fate awaits me. As the heavy weight of the state equipment crashes into me, I feel an immense amount of pain spreading through my body. Then my consciousness fades until I can no longer feel anything. Everything is dark. No matter where I look, I see darkness in every direction. A chilling feeling runs up my spine as a wave of fear overcomes me. Am I dead? But I have so much more to live for. The realization is strange and terrifying at the same time. I can't accept it. It's frustrating that my life was cut so short. A mix of sorrow and anger floats inside me as I grow even more distraught at my fate. Why? Why does my life have to end now? I grit my teeth, refusing to accept this unjust fate. This isn't fair. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to live. I want to live. All this overwhelming emotion within me caused me to scream at the top of my lungs. Out of nowhere, a white light envelopes me, as it soon blinds my vision. What's happening? I feel weak. I can't move my limbs no matter how much I try. My eyes flutter open as they adjust to the bright light. Huh? Where am I? More importantly, who am I? Why can't I remember anything? I don't recall how I got here or any details about myself. The questions floating in my mind start to make my head drop. I don't want to think anymore. I just want to sleep. As I am about to take a nap, I hear a few voices. The storm last night dealt a blow to the ship. All my cannons are filled with water. You should have navigated better to avoid the disaster, Milos. I can make the ship sail faster than those dark clouds, nor can I control the weather. It was inevitable. There is no need to get upset, June. Coming across a storm is a part of sailing. We just happened to face one last night. At least none of us were flung overboard. We should consider ourselves lucky instead of unlucky. We should be grateful that the sea spirit did not decide to take us last night. I would be so sad if any of you die. It pains me to ponder about it. Don't cry, Captain. We are alive and well. Thank the heavens for that. Anywho, while we wait for the ship to be repaired, have you fellas searched the island for any food and fresh water? Aye, but there's nothing here. This small island is all rocks and sand. There's nothing for us to take here. No food, no water. Quite a shame. Good news, mateys. I have just finished the repairs on the ship. We should be able to set sail now. Fast and handy as always. I can always rely on you, Otto. There's still a problem, Captain. The rain from last night flooded the ship, so there's still water everywhere. That is no problem. Not a problem at all. We can always mop up the weather. Are you going to make us mop again, Captain? We have our own jobs to do on the ship, and mopping is taking time away from that. We're not cabin boys. But if we mop together, then we shall finish faster. After that, you can go back to doing whatever you please. I, the destroyer of the seas, doing a lowly job like mopping is unjust. It's a shame that our previous Swabi left the ship. We will recruit a new Swabi at the next port. You say that all the time. You know very well that we won't ever find new men who want to join our crew. Well, let's just hope someone joins us soon. Hey, look over there. There's someone lying on the shore. Huh? Were they there before? I'm sure I didn't see anyone a few minutes ago while scouting the island. One by one, 4 heads appear within my vision. I didn't see any boats around. How did this boy get here? Let's ask then. Ahoy there! How are you? These strangers are staring right at me, but I didn't have the energy to respond to them or even care. My body is so weak all over that I can't move a limb even if I want to. I don't even have the energy to open my lips and speak. All I feel at the moment is drowsiness. I just want to take a deep sleep and not think about anything else. Is he a dead man? Nay, I think he's breathing. Then why isn't he talking back to us? Maybe he can speak. Say, we need someone to mop the ship, right? Why don't we make him our swabby? No one is going to willingly join us, so we might as well force them to be part of our crew. But is it right to be using force? Bah, other pirates do it all the time. You're just too nice, Captain. Besides, we need a helping hand on the deck. Also, I'm certain that this laddie wants to be a pirate. How can you tell? Everyone wants to be a man of the seas. I'm not so certain. I think he should come with us, because I don't think it's right to leave him alone on the shore of this small island. There's no water or food here. What if he died from the cold or starvation? He looks so young that it would be a shame for him to die so quickly. Well, alright. In that case, we can keep him on board till the ship finds a new swabbing. We'll keep him safe and the deck stays clean. Hooray! My hands won't have to mop anymore. All I hear from the four strangers are mumbles. Still weak and dizzy, it's hard to keep up with what they're saying. Unable to keep my eyes open, I fall into unconsciousness yet again. The last thing I feel is someone carrying me in their arms. Okay, so we're finally on the ship. The moment I wake up, I find myself in an unfamiliar room. Where am I this time? I let off a groan as I gather the energy to sit upright. After more of my strength starts to return, I climb out of the hammocks easily. Now that I'm finally up and about, I stretch my arm while looking around the room. What is this place? How did I get here? I lose my balance for a moment when the floor tilts downward. Luckily, I'm able to regain my footing quickly. What was that just now? Did the room just move? And then I look out the window. The endless sky and sea stretch over the horizon with no line in sight. The scene is... Suddenly it hit me. Am I on a ship? Welcome aboard. I turn around to find the owner of the voice, only to see a man standing by the archway with a grin on his face. You're finally awake. I have been watching you this entire time, eager for you to come out of your deep sleep. You must have been quite exhausted for you to rest that long. You thought you were a dead man. I stare at the stranger and raise a brow at him. Who are you? Oops, silly me, I forgot to introduce myself. Call me Milos. I'm the ship navigator. I'm in charge of seeking, as in finding land and other ship. Yeah. You said peeping just now, didn't you? The face is so funny. Milos clears his throat. Anyway, it's a pleasure. Ahoy there! Another man barged into the room, but unlike the first guy, he's way louder, and that dumb smile he has on his face makes him look very obnoxious. I see that our new recruit is finally awake. I'm June, the ship's gunner. Do you know who I am? No? Well, I am the destroyer of the seas, the king of cannons. Okay. Not that I care. What a funny faces. I don't know why this man is suddenly shouting childish nicknames at me. Maybe it's because I just woke up, but I feel too exhausted to deal with this oddness. I was wondering what all the fuss was about, and it looks like it was all due to our newest mate waking up. I should introduce myself as well. I'm Otto, the ship's carpenter and surgeon. Okay. Why not just pick one occupation? Well, that's because fixing humans is the same as fixing ships. What? No, they are. Just like rotten wood, if you are feeling sick, I just have to jump off the back part. I don't like how that sounds. I hope I never getting sick. Face. My god. I see everyone has gathered without me. I'm the captain. Why are you leaving me out instead of telling me what's happening? You just arrived late. Another man enters a small room, making the cabin even more cramped. So, I'm the only one who hasn't introduced himself yet? The man with the large hat then turns his attention to me. I'm Kagi, the captain of this good old ship. So, what's up? What's up? Kagi looks up at the ceiling of the ship, confused. I didn't mean literally, it was a greeting. Oh, I see. How did he not know that? Maybe I should mind what I say. With a curious look on his face, the captain takes a few steps forward to observe me closer. I take it that you don't know anything about the seas. How the heck could you tell? The words you speak are a little strange, even though I can understand you fine. And your eyes look like that someone who has never faced a heavy storm or battle. Very pure, very pure. You look like a lost lamb. This irks me. Even though I do feel lost, I want to prove that I am strong-willed and not like a lost lamb. Are you implying that I look weak? I am not weak, okay? Nay, I just wondering if you didn't have what it takes to be a pirate. But since you seem hot-headed, maybe you just might. Wait, did you just say pirate? Am I supposed to be one? You are now that you are on board. My head starts to drop again as I try to remember what got me into this situation. But I can't recall anything. All I know was the moment is that I don't feel like I belong here. Can I trust these strangers in front of me? These pirates? What's your name, lady? My name? I think about the question for a while, but nothing comes up. Heck, I don't remember anything about myself. What's my name? I don't know. Then why don't you just give yourself a name? Then, oh, okay. My name is Mia. Mia, my name will be Mia. Even though I just made it up, something about the name sounds right. It resonates with me. Well then, Mia, we officially welcome you to our crew. Oh, it will be a jolly time now that we have a new mate on board. Oh. Wait, but I didn't agree to join your crew. I don't even want to be a pirate. I'm sorry, I can't let you refuse. Well, at least for now. Eh? Why not? Because we are in the middle of the sea and there is no land inside, so you have to stay here. The only other way to get off this ship is to jump into the ocean and let the sea spirit take you underwater. So, drown or join your crew, huh? I don't like this ultimatum. You only have to work with us for a bit until we sail to the next port. Once we get to that port and recruit new members, new members, we will let you go. If it's temporary, then I guess it's not so bad. Not like I have anywhere else to go anyway. Alright, so what do I have to do on this ship? You have to be our swabby. What does a swabby do? You don't know? Then I'll explain. It's simple. Swabbies mop the deck. That doesn't sound like interesting work at all. But since it looks like I have no other choice, I guess I'll be your swabby for a bit. You should be grateful that we brought you on board. Had we left you alone and cold on that island, you have died. You would have died. What were you even doing on that island anyway? No one lives there, so how did you get to that place? What island? My memories are so vague that I'm unable to answer the question. I don't know. I don't remember anything. Not even your home? No. Do I even have a home? I don't know. This is so frustrating. It sucks that I can't think of anything. My teeth clench as I grow angry at myself for losing my memories. Don't look so down, Mia. Everything's going to be alright. You'll be just fine. I don't know about that. You know what? You know what make you cheaper? Some good old mopping. After all, sweating will always make you feel better. No? Does it really? Or are you just trying to make me get to work immediately? The captain grabs my hand before taking me to the main deck. Ooh. He then passes an old mop to me. Ugh. Do you at least remember how to mop? You go swoosh swoosh on the floor until it's dry and clean. Yeah, I think I can do that. Then have fun. I hope you get rid of all the water. I'll be counting on you to keep this ship clean. Oh, he's cute. With the mop in hand, I watched the captain skip merrily to the other side before entering a cabin. The rest of the crew also spread out as they returned to their position. Everything went by so quickly. It's like they speed ran their introduction to force me to mop. As commanded, I start to mop the decks to get rid of the excess water. I guess this is my job now? What did I do with my life to get here? The more I mop, the more I start to ponder my situation. Pirates. Aren't they the thieves of the sea who are notorious for looting and fighting with each other? But this crew doesn't look like they can hurt a fly. Though they sure seem like an odd bunch. A huge wave crashes at the side of the boat, making the floor that I had just wiped drenched again. Really? I hate this job already. This seems like a never-ending task. I just have to endure it for a while till we get to port. I can do this. My heart drops when I come to a realization. Even if I do get off this ship, what am I supposed to do then? I don't remember anything, so I don't know where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. I just feel so lost. Whatever. I should get to work instead of letting these thoughts bothers me. Not wanting to be desperate, I convince myself that everything's going to be alright. It doesn't have to be now, but I will figure things out eventually. I'll be just fine. After motivating myself, I get back to mopping. It takes a while, but I manage to clean most of the deck. My job should be done, for now. The deck's going to get wet again eventually. It's time to eat! Kagi appears behind me before dragging me across the boat to take me to a spot where all the crew members are gathered. I wonder if he knows he could treat me normally instead of pushing and dragging me around. So what's for lunch? Sea biscuits. Sea biscuits. Okay. I was handed a couple of hard biscuits that do not look nutritious or tasty at all. After taking a bite, my face crunches from the bland flavor. I think Kaki fed me said while lying through his teeth that they were biscuits. Yuck, they taste like nothing. They do, don't they? I don't like them at all. Then why are we eating this? Why not get better food? Well, that's what we gotta eat because we don't have anything else. It's been a while since we left the port, so all the good food is gone. Sea biscuits are the only thing that's keeping us alive since they last a long time without rotting, unlike other food. Oh. Since there's no use complaining, I just continue munching on the tasteless biscuits. Food is still food, and I'm sad and I'm famished. At least I should be grateful that I can eat. The snack wasn't enough to make my stomach full, but at least I'm no longer starving. Now my throat feels parched. Can I have some water? Aye, coming right up. That's suspicious. Milos passed me a mug filled with a dark-colored liquid. From the smell alone, I can already tell that it's alcohol. Oh, okay. Can I have water instead? We don't carry fresh water since it's hard to keep it clean throughout the long journey. That's why we only drink rum since it lasts a long time. Rum is a sailor best mate. What? That sucks. We can only eat sea biscuits and drink alcohol? Without saying anything else, I take a gulp of the rum. Something tells me this pirate diet isn't healthy one bit. Don't rum and biscuit taste good when you eat and drink with your mates? Not really. While drinking the rum, I think to myself that this is going to be a strange lifestyle to get used to. I see that mopping has made you feel better. Your voice is louder, and your face looks more fresh. That's good. A pirate needs to have a strong voice. I guess a little exercise did make me feel better. By the way, where are we heading to again? Port Wasan. What now? You've never heard of Port Wasan? That's the most famous seaport. How do you not know Wasan? I lost my memory, so I don't remember anything. Then, do you know the name of the waters we're on? No, I don't think so. We're in the Neapirak Sea. Neapirak Sea. I'm guessing you haven't heard of that either. No. Think me, maybe you don't know anything because you dropped into this world out of nowhere. Well, maybe I will know. The sky must have sent you here to be our swabby since we desperately needed one. I doubt it. I had the thought of that. I'm destined to mop the deck. But that just makes me wonder more about why I'm here. What's my purpose? It's a bit upsetting that I can't recall my memories no matter how much I try. It just makes me feel so lost in this unknown world. Don't look so down. Your past doesn't matter, so keep your head up and keep on looking forward. If you don't remember anything, we'll tell you everything there is to know about the seas, okay? You're not alone, you're with us. My brain is like the world map, so come to me whenever you want to know about a certain place. And come to me whenever you want to know about different types of cannonballs. Why would that be so important to me? I just want to add something and boost my skills. Feeling reassured by their words, I decide not to be too concerned about my lost memories. After all, it's the present and the future that matters most. I feel better now, thanks guys. Glad you do. I knew you were a strong lady. All because of their encouragement, I am finally able to keep a smile on my face. By the way, why do you keep calling me lady? Because you are a lad? No? I... Good thing you aren't a lass, because women are prohibited on the board of pirate ship. Oh, I see. Wait, what did you just say? Women are prohibited to be on board a pirate ship? Why is that a rule? Bringing a woman on board a ship only causes bad luck. That's such a shallow way of thinking. Do you seriously believe that all women actually bring bad luck? That's so stupid and dumb. Out of frustration, I end up yelling at the captain, but I can't help it. I can't help but disagree with these dumb misogynistic opinions. This isn't a rule I made up, this is a rule for all pirates. It has been proven time and time again that woman causes bad luck on a ship. Oh yeah? How so? Because of love. Oh, that's so dumb. Wait, say what? The face? I love the face so much. Love is the most dangerous weapon to ever attack a seaman. Because you don't come across women seafarers often, the men on the ship will be excited whenever they see a woman on their crew. They will fight each other to have that beautiful lass all for themselves. Sailing takes days and months, so these men yearn to be with a woman. Sailors are like bees who yearn to shake the seats, okay? They still want to ride the crabber, they will want to churn butter. Okay, I get it. Please stop with the embarrassing face. And that is why women are prohibited on board. I don't want any men to fight one another. That barely made any sense. The captain has so little faith in us that he thinks we will pounce on any woman. Nah, this is not my rule. It's a pirate rule or for every ship. What if I want to churn butter with a man, not a woman? Then we shall prohibit men on board. But where are men here? Kagi stares into space with a blank expression. I think countering his dumb reasoning broke him. Now this is awkward. I wonder if I should tell Kagi about my gender if he has an issue with it. I doubt any of these will fight over me anyway, so there shouldn't be a problem. Say, if you do happen to find a woman on board the ship, what would you do to her? Throw her overboard, of course, with a smiley face. At that moment, my palms turn sweaty as I repeat the captain's answer in my head. I'm definitely not going to reveal to anyone here that I'm a girl. My body tenses up when I notice Milo staring at me. The more I look at your face, the more I think about how you might look like a woman if you had long hair. Your voice sounds similar to one as well. I take a deep breath as I try to calm myself and not panic. Milos is just speculating. It's not like he found out the truth about me yet. I'm not a woman. Why did my voice crack? That doesn't make me sound convincing at all. I'm a man. I was just born with delicate and soft features. Haha, I won't say that. My face is more delicate and soft than yours. I won't be after. It won't be after I punch and ruin your face, pretty boy. Oh, it's so hard. Enough chatter. Now that we no longer have an empty stomach, it's time to go back to work. Do I still have to continue mopping? Of course! A groan escaped from my mouth as I start to hate my job again. You'll come to enjoy your job one day, lady. Or at least I hope. The day goes on as I spend most of my time fighting with the cursed water that flows onto the ship. During the evening, I'm about to rest when Otto enters my cabin. What are you doing here? I have something to give you. The carpenter then hands me a book covered with worn leather. It's an empty journal. Since you lost your memories, I thought you would want to write down what happened during the day, in case you forget about them too. Maybe you can even note down your wishes and thoughts for the future you to see. Thanks, I might actually need that. But since it's dark in my room, I don't I can write much. As the carpenter turns to exit the cabin, he glances at me one last time. I hope you won't forget my face tomorrow. Oh, I probably won't. My brain is working properly now. Otto nods to my answer before leaving the room. Click. Okay, fill in the journal. Optional, that's something. Okay. Let's try. Okay. Miles is weird, but I want to get to know him better. Kaki seems nice. I would like to get along with him. Otto looks friendly. I would like to know. Okay. Jen is strange. I better. With the whole crew, I would like to remember the moments I can go back home. So I picked one of these? Okay, well, let's start with Milos. I wake up in the morning feeling not so pleasant. My shoulders are sore all over from mopping the deck yesterday. Being a swabby sure requires a lot of work. Maybe I'll get used to the hard labor after a few days. I'm not looking forward to mopping today, but the ship isn't going to clean itself. I have responsibility after all. Not like I can do anything else out here. I stare out into the ocean as I recall my memories from yesterday. I still can't remember anything that happened before I woke up on board this ship. At this point, I wonder if I should give up and accept the fate that has been given to me. It's pointless to submerge myself in this stuff anyway. I get up from my hammock before stretching my arms. You're up! Milos? Why do you always appear right after I wake up? It's kind of freaky. That's because I've been watching you. I know when you sleep, I know when you wake up. Whoa. I always want to know what you're doing. Shivers run down my spine as Milo passes me an unsettling smirk. That's so weird. Don't watch me all the time, you creep. Why are you doing this to me? Do you like me or something? Oh, I don't want you to get the wrong idea about me. You see, I don't just spy on you, Mia. I spy on everyone. That doesn't make it sound even slightly better. I don't feel reassured one bit. What would you even spy on people in the first place? Are you a pervert? No, I'm not a pervert, but I'm not so sure about why I do it myself. All I can say is that I feel excited whenever I catch someone doing something very secretive. Why would that make you feel excited? So you can gossip? Nah, not at all. I only like knowing other people their little secret, not spreading them. Since I've been spying for a while, I know a lot of secrets the fellas on the crew have with that face. Like, why should I tell you? You're right. I don't want to know anyway. I don't care about what you guys are up to. Back to the main point. Can you not spy on me? I don't feel comfortable with it. No one else on board complains though. Unlike them, I want my privacy. You can still have that. The thing is, I'm very quiet, so you won't even notice when I'm spying. It doesn't matter. I won't have any privacy knowing that you could be anywhere at any time just peeping at me. I don't understand you. Milo tilts his head at me in confusion. It takes everything in me to hold myself back from choking this man to make him realize what he's doing is wrong. Why are you making a big fuss over nothing? You sure are lively and strange, haha. Don't giggle like I'm the strange one here. Feeling like my blood might boil even more if I keep talking to him, I start to walk past the navigator. Where are we going? Work. The deck won't dry itself. Alrighty, talk to you soon. I'll pass. While stumbling out the cabin door, the boat rocks wildly, causing me to bump into a wall. An agonizing groan escapes from my lips. I continue walking out of the room. Just my luck. First, getting annoyed by Milo as soon as I wake up, and now this? My day not going to get better, is it? Even more irritated, it takes everything in me not to let out a curse. Mia, you seem to be in pain. What happened? Greeted by the concerned Otto, all of the frustration within me floats away. Something about his soft expression and soothing voice just makes me relax. At least there's someone who seems sweet in this crew. I bumped into a wall earlier and hurt my shoulder. Is that so? You ought to be careful when you walk on the ship since the floors are always moving. But you'll get used to the rocking after a few days. The warmth radiating from the carpenter's gentle smiles makes me calm down even more. How refreshing to talk to him after bantering with that peeping navigator. It's like Milo is a devil and Otto is an angel. I have just the remedy to make you feel better. It's fine. The pain will probably go away since it's just a bump. Still, you're hurt, and I want to make you feel better right away. It's so nice of him to care. I'm glad someone like him is on board. As a ship surgeon, I also act as a doctor, so it's my job to cure you. I want to treat you as soon as possible and take your pain away. By that thing? What? That would be great. What the heck? My jaw drops when Otto pulls out a large saw from behind his back. Why don't I amputate your shoulder then? We will not be doing that. But you'll never feel pain. And I'm getting my limb chopped off is supposedly going to bring me less pain? That's the worst remedy ever. I promise I'll be gentle while cutting it off. It'll just hurt a little. That's please. No, we are not cutting anything off. I want to keep all my limbs. Thank you very much. All the calmness that I felt before only lasts mere seconds before I am now fully freaked out. Otto is not as sane as he looks, is he? It's quite a shame. I've been wanting to treat someone medically. Don't give me that sad look. You're the one who suggests something unreasonable. Since you're a doctor, don't you have, medicine that make the swelling go away? Medicine? About that? He's a fake doctor, isn't he? Fire in the hole! Suddenly, a loud bang erupts from the upper deck, making me flinch in surprise. What the heck was that? Ah, it's just a cannonball being fired? Just a cannonball? Why are you saying that as its small, insignificant matter? We're not going to battle, are we? In full panic, I rush to the upper deck to see what the heck may be going on. Oddly, I don't see any other ship in sight. All that is in my view is the lone gunman letting out a burst of maniacal laughter. Were you the one who fired that cannon? Indeed, I was. Cannons go boom. Is it not a jolly sound? No, it's not. It's loud and it's frightening the crap out of me. What are you even firing at? Nothing? Confused by the answer, I raise a brow at June. June. Even I don't have a target, I need to fire a cannonball every few hours. What? Why? I need the thrill of firing one, or else I'll lose my mind. I think you already lost your mind. Firing cannonballs into the ocean isn't that thrilling in my opinion. I need a target. Come on, why is the ocean empty? When are some rocks going to appear? I need to destroy something. Hey, I got an idea. Why not just sit still and not break or fire anything? That's not possible. I'll die if I can fire a cannon. Don't you not understand the thrill I seek? No, I don't. Then I make you understand how wonderful cannonballs and gunpowder are one day. Yeah, I hope I will. And I'm not interested. I watch amused as June starts to run around in circles while yelling incoherent words. Is everyone on this ship actually a nutcase? All of a sudden, I feel a tap on my shoulder. You're looking more lively today, Mia. Lively? More like beaten down. I haven't even started work and I'm already exhausted from dealing with these guys. Captain, I think everyone who works for you is out of their mind. And there's nothing wrong with that. Well, why be normal when you can be different? We are pirates. We are lawless. We don't have to follow what's normal within society. We are free to do and act whatever you please. If you put it that way. The captain pats my back in a reassuring manner. Mia, I want you to know that the men on the ship are all good fellows in their hearts. I would replace them for no other men, for they are my hearties. That's why I hope you will become mates with them one day. I hope you will grow to love them as much as I do. As Captain Kagi says this, I start to rethink my views of these pirates. They are odd, but I guess I shall try to get along with them. I know you will. After all, sailing together depends bonds. Now there's something more important that you should be doing instead of standing here idly and talking to me. And what's that? You should get to work, of course. Alright, my job, I almost forgot. I let a sigh as I grabbed the mop reluctantly. By the way, do I get paid for this? Kagi darts his eyes away, refusing to meet my gaze. I grow even more suspicious when he stretches his neck nervously. I get money, right? About that? All the men here do get paid, but not as much as other pirates. Are you upset by that? It doesn't matter to me, since I don't know how much pirates get paid anyways. I don't have anything in mind to spend money on either, since I can't remember much. But that doesn't mean I'm okay with working for free. Don't worry, that never crossed my mind. After the conversation ends, I start to mop the floors. May as well get this task over with. I rush across the deck to wipe the deck clean, but the cursed waves keep making the spots that I had cleaned wet again. This must be the most boring and repetitive jobs ever. Why can't we keep the puddles on the ship just for a little bit since it eventually become wet again? My arms are so sore. In the middle of my task, my foot slips on a puddle of water, making me lose my balance as I fall face flat on the floor. Groaning at my demise and the pain, I gradually stand back up again. I guess this is why it's important to keep the floor dry. Okay, I think that's it for today. I may continue this on part 2 and see you again.